All right, so let's start with today's lecture. So what we have done in the last lecture, did I give you any homework or anything?
No.
No homework? Did we finish all the questions for bank reconciliation statement?
Yes, we have 3
Okay, so now
questions.
let's talk about your assignment, midterm assignment, and then we will, I mean, we will do some more practice question for BRS, right? So your mid assignment. You do not have a midterm exam for this course. Instead of exam, you will have an assignment, right? So this is your mid assignment. As I explained you in the beginning of the lecture, that your mid assignment going to be 20%, right? Your mid assignment going to be 20%. Topic for your mid assignment will be topic 1, 2, topic 3. Questions. You will have 3 questions, right? You will have 3 questions. All right. So you will have 3 questions, right? Question 1, 2, and question 3. Each question will be 30 marks. So total will be 90 marks. All right. 30 each. 30 marks each. Right? Each question will be 30 marks. So total 90 marks. Plus 10 marks for your assignment structure, or you can call it assignment presentation. You don't have to give any presentation. Assignment presentation means how your assignment looks like, some basic structure. Structure of your assignment. Assignment structure means, for example, the font size, let's say 12, line space, Times New Roman, and line space is 1.5, right? Email reference, you have to give some references, right? Each question is well organized and presented using tables. For example, if you need a table, whatever, everything is very clear, very systematically, very professional, very beautiful. You have 10 marks for it. So this is called your 10 marks for your assignment presentation. How do you present your work in the assignment? Everybody understand that? Everybody understand 10 marks? All right.
Yes.
All right. Now you have 3 questions. In these 3 questions, 2 questions will be calculations. And 1 question will be theory question. In this theory question, you may have some part, let's say maybe 3A, 3B, 3C. Same thing here. Question A, you may have a multiple parts. 1A, 1B, 1C. Same thing, 2A, 2B, 2C, 2D, 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D. So make sure you check your question. But 2 calculations and 1 theory questions. All right. So 3 topics, 3 questions. Right? Everybody understand that? All right. Now, next is how to submit. How to submit your assignment. You have to submit assignment to office email. I will show you later. The email that send you assignment, same email you have to submit assignment. Right? I will show you later. This information will be given in your assignment. I will show you later. Right? This point I will show you later. Next, assignment deliver. You will receive assignment. Assignment will be received on Monday. So today is 18th, 19th, 20th. You will receive assignment on 20th of December. Means next week, Monday, you will receive your assignment. Office will send you email and you will receive your assignment. So it means from next week, Monday, you will start working your assignment, right? Now, submission date. Your submission date. What will be your submission date? Your submission date is I am giving you 10 days. All right? I am giving you 10 days. 10 days means you will submit your assignment on 30th of December. All right? So you have 10 days to complete your assignment. 10 days. And I guess these 10 days are more than enough for you to submit your assignment. Everybody understand that? This submission date will be given in your assignment, will be mentioned in your assignment. Right.
So do you have the time limit, like 11:59 p.m. something?
Just within the date.
Oh, within okay.
Within the date means before 30, according to your look at your calendar or whatever. So before 30th of December. If any student who will submit to office, because once you submit to the office, office will send me email that this student submit on time and this student do not submit on time. If any student who do not submit assignment on time, that student will lose marks. Lose marks means if any student who will submit assignment after the date, maybe 31st of December or 1st of January or 2nd of January or any other time, that student will lose marks. All right, so please don't be late, right? Everybody understand that? All right.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to explain everything in very detail. For example, you, let's say, you know that you will have a journal entries, right? So when you make journal entry, for example, your journal entry is let's say cash account debit, and let's say bank loan credit, right? This is your journal entry. So after you making journal entry, you can explain here on the right hand side, or you can explain under. What you have to explain, you will explain maybe here, or you explain here. What you will explain, you explain here why it's debit and why it's credit. So you have to explain, as we can see in the source document, company borrow money from bank. So if company borrow money from bank, company cash increase, and cash is assets, and when asset increase, asset will be debit. That's why cash debit. And the second impact on the journal entry of this source document is a bank loan. We know that when we borrow money from bank loan will increase, and bank loan is our liability. And as liability increase, our so liability increase, it means it's credit. So that's why bank loan is credit by the same amount, 1,000, 1,000. You have to explain every journal entry. So my suggestion is, for example, this is your paper. So you write journal entry here and you explain here. Don't need to explain here, otherwise it looks ugly, like it's journal entry and explain, journal entry, explain, and here is empty. So use the work more beautifully. So this is your journal entry, and you can make one box, or don't need to box, just you can explain here. Another journal entry, explain here. You don't have to explain in very, very detail. Like as I gave you just 1, 2, or 3 sentence enough to explain every journal entry. All right, you, yes.
I want to ask about the T account for step 3. How
T
can
accounts, you may not need to explain it, yeah, because you have a lots of T accounts. If you already explain journal entries, you do not have to explain T accounts, but you have to explain trial balance. Right, so how you can explain trial balance? So you can see that, so you can explain trial balance like this. So once all the transaction has been converted to T accounts, now the fourth step of accounting cycle is a trial balance. And in this trial balance, the main objective of trial balance to check whether the debit and the credit sides are equal or not. So following the T accounts, we are transferring all the information from T accounts to trial balance. So whatever balance we can see in our T accounts, in the same column, we will use the information. For it, you don't need to tell me every single balance, just same example. For example, you can see the cash balance is 500 debit. So that's why in our trial balance, cash balance will be appear in the debit column. Whereas bank loan has a $200 credit balance, so bank loan will be appear on the credit column. Right, so as we can see, the debit and the credit side balance is equal. So it means we did not make any mistake in our step 2 and step 3. That's it. Like very basic, very obvious things. You know that, right? So you know that, so you don't have to. And if you are looking for good marks, you can explain me accounting cycle. Even I did not ask accounting cycle, but if you want, you can give some information about accounting cycle. That's why I leave it on you. How do you present? The better you present, the higher marks you get. And remember, student, you can get 100 out of 100. In this assignment, you can easily get 100 out of 100 marks. All right? So you just have to pay attention on your assignment, and the more beautiful your assignment you show, the higher marks you will get it. Well organized and everything is well planned. Another information I want to tell you, for example, this is your paper, right? So you start writing your question from here. Like, for example, this is your A4 sheet, right? So you start writing from here, and your question one, for example, question one, finish here, right? Question one is finish here. Question two, do not start from the same page. Start from the next page. All right, start from the next page, whatever page is next. All right, don't start from the same page. Make sure question finish. Let's say question one. So let's say question one, start here. You this one, question one, and question one, and finally question one, and question one finish here, and still that much left. Leave it blank. And question two, start from the new page. So new question, always start from new page. All right. Remember question, not question part. So like as question 1A, if question 1A finish here, 1B you can start from here because the same question. 1B finish here, 1B start, 1C start from here. 1C finish here, 1D start from here. But if question one is finished here, then question two from new page. All right. Everybody understand that? This is the 10 marks. That's the meaning of your 10 marks. Your presentation, your work presentation.
So can you explain me again how can we explain the trial balance?
What is the how to explain trial balance?
Yes.
Okay, so remember, you can see the name trial balance. The purpose of trial means check, revision. Trial means revision, taking a revision, just kind of rough estimation of your information. So trial balance means, trial balance is a fourth step of your accounting cycle that tells us that whether the debit balance and credit balance are equal or not equal. That's only the purpose of trial balance. Trial balance is not providing us any additional information. So mainly purpose of trial balance is to check any mathematical mistakes, any maths, addition, subtraction mistakes. It's a mathematical plus and minus, like debit number and credit number should be equal. So trial balance, we call it, the purpose of trial balance is to measure arithmetic mistake. Arithmetic means mathematical mistakes, all right? So in trial balance, we are using T accounts balances to transfer information in the two columns, debit columns and the credit columns. So for example, in the cash accounts, the balance of we can see the cash account has a debit balance, $5,000. So in our trial balance, in debit column, we will write down 5,000 cash in a debit column. Share capital accounts, T accounts shows credit balance $200. So in our trial balance, we will write down $200 in a credit columns. Same thing also applies to some other T accounts as well. You don't have to explain. You can explain exactly like as I am explaining you. This kind of language you could use it. You don't need to tell me one by one because you may have a 15 or 20 T accounts and there is no reason to tell one thing again. It's just one or two examples. So I can understand, yes, you know how we are transferring the information. You not simply just copy and paste from other student. So that means that helped me to understand your knowledge, right? Okay, So once all the balances from T account from T accounts has been transferred to the debit and credit column, and we will check whether balance of debit and credit is equal or not. We already know that in our journal entry, every journal entry, debit amount is equals to credit amount. So obviously, the balance of T accounts or the balance of trial balance must be equal. So as you can see in this question, my debit column is $50,000, my credit column also $50,000. So this information proves that I did not make any mistake when I was making my journal entry. Second, when I was transferring my journal entry to T accounts. And finally, when T accounts to trial balance. So as a result, there is no any mathematical error in this recording system. That's it. So like, this is very simple words. Do not copy from internet. Don't just go to Google and search what they explaining trial balance. No, very simple language, like as that I am explaining to you. All right. So more simple language you use, it shows me that you are using your own way to explain it. Again, I need to know your understanding. The better you explain me your understanding, the better marks you will get it. All right. Of course, I am not saying that you cannot go to Google and you cannot search anything. Yes, of course, you can use textbook, you can use Google and whatever you like. But if you are using information from Google, make sure you write down in your own words. You paraphrase. You know paraphrase? Paraphrasing means you're writing in your own words. You not just simply copy and paste, especially your theory question. Calculation, you may not need a Google information, right? Calculation, you just need to use your understanding to explain it, right? Whatever you see, whatever you understand, like a journal entry, explain every journal entry. Do you need a Google to explain journal entry? No, you don't need Google to explain journal entry because you know what is the meaning of this journal entry and you explain in your own language. But when you are doing your theory question, you may need Google and you may not need, right? It's up to you. But again, if you are using a Google information, you cannot copy and paste. You read, you understand, and you paraphrase. Paraphrase means you write down in your own words. You not just copy and paste it. All right. And second, I need a reference. All right. And third thing, when you're explaining your theory question, explain in very detail, not just point to point. Do not explain me point to point. Why? Because it's an assignment. Assignment means you have more time to think, more time to research, more time to make your plan that how you present this question. It's not an exam. In exam, if you have an exam, then you give me answer point to point. I ask you, what does it mean this? And you explain me this. All right. Even though in your exam, if you give less examples, that's acceptable because I understand in exam, students have very limited time to complete the exam paper. But assignment, you have lots of time. You have lots of resources, right? Because you can go to internet, you can open your textbook or whatever. But in exam, you cannot use internet or textbook. So that's why in assignment, I'm expecting lots of information, but make sure that information that I taught you in the class, not just simply close your eyes, you copy the chunk of paragraph and you paste in your assignment and you paraphrase using some software and finish. No, don't do that. So make sure you understand what is the question and then go back to my study notes and check what is the question and what teacher explained. Yes, teacher explained about it. Now I understand what this question about. Now you can start doing some research. You can open textbook, you can go to Google because you already understand what teacher is asking. You already understand what teacher covered in the class. If you need more information, you can Google and you can search, you can do textbook or whatever. That's the meaning of doing assignment. All right. So the first of all, you understand the question. I'm talking about theory question. all right? Because again, calculation, you do not need a Google, all right? Calculation, you just need your notes, that whatever I taught you in the class, and then you use that notes to complete the question. So theory, you have to understand it. All right. Again, the day you receive assignment, start working same day. Otherwise, if you start doing assignment 1 or 2 days before, I don't think so you can complete your assignment, because in your assignment, you have maybe lots of calculations. All right. So maybe you can finish. I'm not saying that you cannot finish, but the early you start, the more time you have to improve the quality of your assignment. All right. And second thing, if you finish your assignment, let's say I am giving you 10 days, and some student finish this assignment 25th or 26th of December, because they're good. If you finish your assignment 26th of December and some students say, okay, I finished, I think I should submit to the office. Yes, you can submit to office, no problem. You don't have to submit on 30th of December. You can submit before 30th of December. But my suggestion for you is, don't submit before. If you finish your assignment, start reading your assignment. All right. You finish today, you finish your assignment today, you leave your assignment. Don't read today, because still you have time. Next day, you read your assignment. So when you read next day your assignment, then you feel something to change in your assignment. And when you change, stop reading assignment. And then after 24 hours, read again. So whenever you read your assignment, every time you feel something to make changes in your assignment, and that changes are improving your assignment. Remember that. Whenever you feel that I think I should change a little bit, it means you are improving the quality of your assignment. So the idea is that the more you read your assignment, the more quality will be improved. All right. This is called proofreading. I don't know, you know proofreading or not, but this is called proofreading. Proofreading means the more you read, the more you feel that you need to make changes, and the maximum time you are reading and you feel that, yes, I think I should change. Okay, I change it. And then you say, oh yes, now it's look good. And now stop your laptop. And next day, open again. So give some time so your mind will forget about whatever you have written. So when you have fresh mind, especially early morning, and then you open and you read your early morning. And when you read it, oh yes, I think I should change it now. I want to change something. All right, so you will change some sentence, change some structure, maybe change some grammars, maybe change some alignments, maybe change some referencing, cover page, whatever. It's up to you. And you don't have to make any introduction or any conclusion. No introduction, no conclusion. Just do your question 1, question 2, question 3. That's all. All right. So that's my suggestion for you for my assignment or any other subject assignment. So that's why the early you start, early you finish, and early you finish, then you have more time to improve your assignment quality. All right. And once you finish your assignment, when it's time to submit your assignment, do not submit to me. Now, listen me carefully about your submission. Submission rules. We have some submission rules. First is date. You know your submission rule. Number 1 is date, right? Second rule is you will submit only one PDF file. One PDF file. You will submit. Everybody knows PDF file? Anybody who does not know PDF file, tell me. I will explain you what is PDF file. Okay. Everybody know how to convert your Word file into PDF file? If anybody doesn't know, please tell me I will explain to you, because last time in another subject, in another class, in another university, students said, teacher, I never heard what is PDF and I don't know how to convert Word to PDF file. So if you know, that's really nice. If you don't know, you have two options. Option one, you can ask me right now. I can explain to you how to convert your Word file into PDF file. You do not need any application. You do not need any software, nothing at all. All right. Second option is you can go to YouTube, you can go to Google, you can search how to convert Word to PDF file. All right. So everybody knows, yes or no? All right. Okay. So now remember, you have to submit only one PDF file. That's it. When you send your assignment to the office email, when you send email, in your email, only one PDF file, no RAR, no any other formats, no Excel, no PPT, just one PDF file. That's it. All right. If any student do not send me PDF file, the student will show only Word file, not PDF file. You lose your 10 marks, maybe more, because you are not following the rules. These are your submission rule you have to follow. One student, only one email with one PDF file. Don't send your email again and again. You send one, submit your assignment to the office. Oh, sorry, office, can you please accept my this email? Please delete my old email. No, only one email. You think carefully, check carefully, did you attach your right document, and then you submit to the office. Don't just rush to submit your. That's why finish your assignment before time, so you have more time to relax yourself and then read, and then you read all the instruction, and then you will submit your assignment. All right, so I repeat, one student, one email, one PDF file, two office email. I will show you later which office email. All right, not to me. If you submit assignment to me, there is no reason to submit to me, because I'm not going to read your assignment. Without reading your assignment, I will delete your email, because I'm waiting for office to collect all the assignment. Then office will send me all the assignment together, so I can understand which students submit assignment, what time. All right. Everybody understand this rule number 2? All right. Now rule number 3. When you will submit this PDF file should be saved by your name. The name of your file, it should be your name, student name, and student number, student ID number, or whatever is your student number. So the name of this file is not your assignment name, whatever is your name and your student number. So without open the PDF file, I can understand this assignment belongs to this student. Of course, you also have to write down in the name in the assignment. I will show you later, but the name of the file name, your PDF file name, should be set by your name. Everybody understand number 3? All right. Okay. Yes, and when you submit the email to the office, when you send email to the office to submit your assignment, your email title, email subject title should be FAF assignment submission. FAF assignment submission. When you send email to the office, your email title, email title, when you write email, your email have a subject title, all right? So your subject title should be FAF assignment submission or assignment submission for FAF, anything, but shows clear that this is about your assignment submission. So office, when you send email to the office, office can understand, yes, this student is submit assignment. So it's easy for office to collect all the assignments, because office receive many emails from many students about different things. All right, so please give less trouble to office by just writing the right title of your email. Everybody understand rule number 4? Because this rule, I will also tell the office, and I will tell office strictly that if any student do not follow rule 1, 2, 3, 4, please tell me. That student will lose marks. All right. Everybody understand that?
Yes, teacher, and what we write our content?
What is content?
After a title, we need to read content. What we need to write?
Email content?
Yes.
Email content, you can say that, dear teacher or dear staff, my name is this and I'm submitting my assignment. That's it. You don't need to write anything. Just write simple. My name is this and I submit my midterm assignment for subject FAF. Thank you. And you attach your document. So do we have to attend class on 30th December? Do you have class on this date? Let me check. 30th December, Thursday. You study on Thursday, right? Yes. So yes, of course, you have to attend class. Your class not change at all. All right. Please don't be absent on this date. All right. So you have assignment. Don't say, teacher, we have assignment, this and that. I don't know, but you have to attend the class. All right. So I'm giving you 10 days. Is more than enough. All right.
Teacher, is it possible for us to ask you any question while we're doing the
Sure,
assignment?
sure, no problem. You can send me any question. You can send me email, or because I will also see you next week. All right. So you can see me in any question in the class about assignment. And if you want, you can send me email. Well, but if you send me email, don't send me very long email for me to read too much and reply too much. All right. So just need to confirm a few things if you want to confirm. But yes, of course, please ask me question if you have any question. All right. If anything you do not understand, you can ask me, but don't ask me the answer of question. All right. Of course. All right. But you ask me anything you do not understand, anything is unclear, you don't know what to do with this question, you ask me. All right. But I'm sure, I'm 99% sure when you see your assignment, you understand what you have to do, because in your assignment, whatever we have studied in the class, same thing is in the assignment. If you really paid attention in the class, then you know. Then for you, this assignment going to be very easy. You can get 100 out of 100. If you really paid attention in my class, you really follow me, you follow all these rules, you can easily get 100 out of 100. All right. So this assignment is not very challenging, not very difficult, not very complicated. All right. So any question? If no question, then I can show you some other things about your assignment, like as the email, the office email you have to send, you have to use. So if no question, let me show you your assignment cover page and everything so you can understand. So your assignment will be like this, right? So this is your assignment. This is your class, midterm assignment, 20%, total marks 100. You will receive your assignment on 20th of December, right? and your submission date is 30th of December. Here, you have to write down your name, all right? Your name and your student number, all right? Now, this is your instruction. The instruction I explained you in the class, these are the same instructions. So this instruction will be given in your question or in your assignment. If you want to take picture, you can take picture. If you don't want, you don't need to take picture because that is in your assignment, right? And this is the email that you have to submit, because office will send you email from this email address, all right? And you will use the same email address. So again, you don't have to copy this email address because this email address will be given in your assignment. All right, so this is your assignment. Your assignment will be exactly like this, but I am also sending you in a chat box. All right, but again, you don't have to save this email address. So all the instruction will be in your assignment, like as no copy paste and fill the student number. It's an individual assignment, is not a group assignment. You cannot submit your assignment in group, right? You have to submit your assignment, only your name here, not the group name. One is an individual assignment, right? You know that. No copy paste, no copy from each other's, have a plagiarism. Late submission will not be effective, will not be accepted, and you have to submit your name only via emails, and title of email is assignment submission, and one PDF file with your student name and number, same thing. Whatever I mentioned you here, exactly same rules. So these are some rules and regulations. So that rules and regulation will be in your assignment, all right? All questions, so you have 3 questions, 90 marks, and you have to attempt all the question, and 10 marks will be for your assignment presentation, assignment structure, right? How your assignment looks like. And then your assignment questions start from here. All right, so, and you have, again, you have to write down. So this is your assignment. You can attach this one in your assignment. You don't need to attach all if you don't want, but at least you use this one first, at least here. If you want, you can use all, but you may not need that. All right, you may not need that, but at least your cover page. This is your assignment cover page. All right, so this is your assignment cover page. All right, so at least this cover page will be in your assignment. So at least I can see your name and your student number.
So teacher, can I ask about the reference? Like, do you have any style that you require?
You can use Harvard referencing or APA, any style you can use. Most popular for business management is the Harvard and APA. You can use Harvard referencing, that's fine, no problem.
If I use, like, for the theory question, like if I use only your lecture, so what I'm going to write for the reference? How can I say?
You can write down like as here, if, for example, for mine. So let's say, so if you are using, actually you can go to Google and you can search, but anyway, I can explain you here. Wait, I explain you another one. So I'll show you something here, so you can take a picture if you want it. All right. So here, I already share with this file with you. This is the reference file we have. Depends upon you which one referencing you are using. Let's say, for example, reference a book. If you are using a reference a book, right? So you have to write down author. First of all, author in capital, surname, comma, then initial and full stop. So like as here, name of author, surname means family name, comma, the first name. This is for textbook. This is for textbook. And this is date or the year and title of the title page of your textbook, and full stop, title of textbook, and full stop, edition, which edition is it, edition here, and full stop. And then place of publication, which place, New York, London, Ho Chi Minh City, where they published this book, and finally name of publishers. That's it. So this is your textbook referencing. All right. Again, you have many online option as well. You can go, you don't need to do that if you don't want to do, because in many online, now you have online software, you just put the information online and they automatically make your reference. You don't have to do, but again, I'm just giving you knowledge in case if you don't know. All right. So now you said it, how can I use lecture slides reference, right? So mine is a PPT presentation, PPT slides, right? So first of all, author, surname, my surname is this, Dhull. This is my surname, comma, initial means first name. My first name is Sumit, Sumit. So S is my first letter, full stop. Date of presentation. You can write any date you like, because you may not remember the date of lecture. So you can write anything, but not something nonsense, something you study with me in November, or we start in November or October or December, whatever date, 2021, right? So this is date, author, date already. Now title of presentation, you can see the title of the lecture or title of the topic or lecture. So you can, this is the title, correlation of coefficient, for example, and then type of medium. Is it PPT slides, or is it PDF file, or is it what? Just call it PDF, not PPT, PDF file, because I'm using a whiteboard. So when you download this whiteboard, that whiteboard turns into a PDF file. So you can use it PDF file. Now, type of medium is a PDF with square bracket. So here you can write down here PDF, right, with square bracket, right, and full stop, right. Now presentation detail. Detail means this is the presentation about which information, like as for example, topic 1, introductions to management accounting. This is topic 1. And in topic 1, you study about trial balance. So this is your presentation detail, is a trial balance, right? And that's it. You don't need to write down number 1, number 2, it doesn't make sense. University name, Bolton or Banking University, Ho Chi Minh City. That's it. For one reference, for one information, one reference by my name, if you are using. I already shared this file with you. So if you want, you can use it. All right.
Teacher?
Yes.
If we use information on the internet, so
yes. Now I'm showing you next internet.
I want to add that if we use information on the internet, it will be counted at the information from the book or the information from the website.
From website, not from book. But if you are using on internet, online book, depends. Look, internet, you do not have only websites. You have many things. You have online textbook, you have journals, you have YouTube, you have websites, some online websites, some articles. Depends upon the nature of the resource you are using. But don't use Wikipedia, because Wikipedia is not a reliable link. It's not an academic Wikipedia. It's because Wikipedia means you and me can go and change anything and write anything. Wikipedia is not academic websites, right? So my suggestion is textbooks, some other reliable websites, some newspapers if you want it, if you want to use anything about newspaper or anything, it's up to you. So websites, so how websites looks like here, this is website. So authorship, the name of website, just name, like Investopedia is very good websites. If you can Google, you can search this Investopedia. This website is about, if any terms you do not understand, like what is management accounting? If you search what is management accounting, Investopedia, they will explain you management accounting, and they also have some videos, and that video also very good. Sometimes they have videos, sometimes not, but Investopedia website is very good. You can search anything, journal, ledger, trial balance, this, that, blah, 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 everything, right? So name of websites, which year you visit that website, of course, 2021, title of the information given on the web page, right? So title is, for example, you're searching about direct cost, types of medium, right? What medium you are using. So it's an online medium because it's a website, so it's online, right? And then available at, this is copy. Exactly, you copy and paste the link, because if I need to check, I can go and check. Which date you visit this link. So you write down the date. So let's say access on 29th of December, 2021. All right, so this is your link. This is your reference for one information for online. Right? If you need website like this, if you need what? Yes, that's all. Website, PowerPoint, textbook, and journal, paper journal. So this is your journals. If you're using any journals, articles, therefore articles. Yes, that's very common references we are using. Textbook, websites, lecture slides, journals. Yes, online, 4 or 5 types. All right. Everybody okay with it? So that's all for your assignment. So your assignment is finished. So anybody, any question?
Teacher?
Yes.
Do we use the email that the school provides to put in the assignment, or do we use our own email?
Who, me? You mean you, when you submit your assignment?
I mean the email we use to submit the assignment. Is it
Yes.
the email that the school provides us, or our own email?
What do you mean by our own email? The email I show you, bolton.ba@buh.edu.vn. This email is an office email. You submit, when you send email to this email address. That's what I mean. This is not your email address. This is office staff email address, Miss Me. This is Miss Me email address, or whoever is in the office. That's not your email address. Do you understand what I mean?
Teacher, it means that when we're using our email to send to the Bolton BA, I think, so we are using personal email, or we're using the email that school provided to us.
I think you should use your school email, because this is not a personal thing. This is a academic related to university thing. So I think you should use university email. Don't use your personal email. If your university email has a problem, that's a different story. But I suggest you to don't use your personal email, right?
Thank you.
Again, you can ask office if you have any problem with the university email, but use office email or your university email, student email. So everybody okay with your assignment? Any question related to assignment? Again, if you have any question later when you receive your assignment, then you, of course, you can send me email to ask any question. No problem at all. So no questions. So can we have a break then? If no question, all right. So we can have a break. So after break, we do some practice questions. I can ask you maybe BRS question, or you can ask me some question, quick revision. If you want it, you can ask me, or I can ask you some question. All right. So we can have a break. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Thank you. See you. Okay, so now let me give you some questions to practice. But before we do any practice question, do you want to know anything? Anything you have a question? Any question you have? No questions, so let's do some practice question. Picture for this question, and you start working on this question and give me the answer. Everybody please finish and give me answer, then we can check. Everybody getting the different answers. Okay, so let's have a look, and then we will stop maybe. So let's check the answer for this one. So number one, bank overdraft as per cash book. So plus column or minus column? Number one.
Minus column.
Minus column. So minus. All right, number two, check recorded for collection but not sent to bank. Plus or minus? Number two?
Minus.
Minus, yes. Minus. Number three, credit side of the cash book cost short 1,000. Plus or minus?
Is it minus?
Yes, it's under cost. Under cost means we have not credit cash book by 1,000. So we have a minus cash book by 1,000. So as a result, we will minus now. Premium on proprietary life insurance paid on standing order 5,000.
Minus.
Minus. Bank charges recorded twice in the cash book.
Oh, we plus, right?
Yes, we recorded 2 times. We have to record 1 time, but we recorded 2 times. We minus 2 times. Now we will plus this 100. So we will plus. Number 6, customers check returned by bank as dishonored. Plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus. Yes, check dishonored. So check dishonored is always minus. Bills receivable collected by bank directly on behalf of company. 20,000. Plus or minus?
Plus.
Plus. Number 8, check received entered twice in the cash book. 6,000. Plus or minus?
Minus.
Minus. Number 9, check issued but dishonored on technical grounds. Plus or minus?
Plus.
Plus, yes, this time you are issuing a check, and you issue check because of some technical reasons. Technical reasons means maybe you're writing the wrong account number, you're writing the wrong amount, you did not sign the check. This is called technical problems. All right, not that you don't have money, but because of these technical problems, this check is not accepted by the supplier banks. So means money not minus from your cash account. So as a result, you will plus. The last, check deposit into bank of worth 45, but 8,000 was not collected by bank.
Oh, we minus 8,000.
We minus 8,000. Yes. Wait. Check deposit. Yes, we will minus 8,000. Yes, that is right. We will minus 8,000. Now tell me what is the answer. Calculate for me and give me answer. What is the answer? 90,900. Yes, plus column. 90,900 is the plus column. So everybody okay with this question?
Teacher, I
Yes.
want to ask about the number 5. So it's
Yes.
the bank chart record twice in the cash book. So
Mhm.
the 100 is the is the amount of 2 time, or is the amount of the second time only?
It's the total. So I mean, you record it twice, so we have to minus. So I mean 100 recorded 2 times.
So if we plus again, we only plus 15
No,
only.
No, plus 100. We record 100 2 times, 100, 100.
Yes, thank you.
Yes. What do you mean? 8,000 minus. Number 10 will be 8. The check deposit, okay. Check deposit 45. Okay. Cash book. Money increase 45,000. Passbook. It says that 8,000 was not collected by bank. So how much bank collected? 45 minus 8 is 33, right? So passbook collected only 33. 37. So passbook collect only 37. So what do you have to do? You have to minus 8,000 to make balance equal. 37 and 37. That's the meaning of this. Number 10.
Teacher, number 8 is just like the same as number 5. It's like you recording twice, like two.
Check number 8 is like as number
5.
Number 5. Bank charges recorded twice. Check received, yes, that's right. Twice by mistake. So these two are by mistake. We recorded one amount 2 times. So 100 2 times. Same thing, 6,000 2 times. We receive only 6,000, but we record 12,000. So we minus 6,000. Same thing, bank paid 200, 100, but we record 200. So remember, this one we plus because this is expense. This one we minus because we receive. Right, so that's why it's minus. But same meaning, 2 times, 2 times. But transaction will be opposite. Because number 5, you are paying more, so you have to plus. In number 8, you are receiving more, so you have to minus. Any other questions, anybody? No questions, then we can stop. So I leave you early today.